It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And our pitcher tonight, Kevin Gossman. How about a scouting report on him?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And now here's the Dodgers' designated hitter, Miguel Rojas. That one finds the zone, and the series is underway. The pitch. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Oh, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Yeah, that's fouled off. Gossman measures 6 feet 2 inches. More than 100 career wins on the mound. A former first-round pick back in 2012. One down, base is empty. Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Singy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
Here's Mookie now. First pitch misses. Turns and fires to Betts. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 down, nobody on. Got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. This is the World Series on the show. And we're back. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Now the left fielder, David Schneider.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
This one in the air right field. Hernandez ranging after it. He's got it. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
He's got it. There's 2 away.
Hitter, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
Next offering is downstairs. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Next offering upstairs. Snellzilla picks up the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Scoreless after 1. Game 1 of the World Series. Now here is Freddie Freeman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Gausman back to work. Fly ball down the line. Schneider pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting 5th, right fielder, Teoscar
And
Hernandez.
now Teoscar Hernandez. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
No score here in the second. And now the count is even. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. That one at 95 missed up top, 2-1. Fought off foul. One out, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Tommy Edman in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And a ball evens the count. That one just misses.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Inside, and that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Runner takes off. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back now in Toronto, bottom of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And another ball. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. And a 4-pitch walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Bounce to the right, and that one handled, fires over to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's going to be Ernie Clement. That one fouled off.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres.
That one missed.
Snell won his second Cy Young award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often, but it wasn't the first time. Early Wynn did the same thing in 1959 with the Chicago White Sox.
One out, and a runner at second here in Game 1 of the World Series. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger.
Right through there for a strike.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that one fouled off. Got him. Now 2 out.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swinging a foul out of play. And that's way high. And 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Up the middle, Edman. They get the force. That ends the inning. 2 left on. We played 2 full. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. And now, Max Muncy. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun, trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there's some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series, that's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off. Go out there. Know that this is a rare opportunity and just play your best.
And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Look out. That fastball drilled him.
Well, that'll put the infielders on their toes a little bit more. Time to lock in on that double play possibility. Won't be able to shift as aggressively, but they've got to try to get 2 for 1.
Foul ball there. Turned on, but foul wide of third. That misses, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering way off the plate.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
For the Dodgers,
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In the air, left field, down the line. Pulls it in on the run. And that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 1 up, 1 down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he's going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So the batting order turns over. And next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. Flied to right his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The changeup missing, and the count is 1-1. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Good eye right there. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. And the first hit of the World Series is a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So runner at second, 2 down. Bichette digs in now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one in the dirt and gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
1-0.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotze into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. 2 outs.
Ball, down.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Alejandro Kirk walked his first time. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Just missed. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires the first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Blue Jays leave a pair, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Rogers Center, on to the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Next offering is fouled back.
One ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This ball's chopped on the ground. Clement. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Mookie digs in here. Struck out swinging his first time. Betts in his 11th season, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. One down, base is empty.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One and 2 here. And that's outside.
That pitch is out.
Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the World Series. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. And there's the ball.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he became a really
Now
tough
that
out
is
with
the
2
first
strikes right
baseman,
there. Hooked
Freddie
around that pitch
Freeman.
on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Go ahead run on base. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go, bottom
Leading
4.
off for the
And now the
Jays,
center fielder,
center
Dalton
fielder,
Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Now one missed. Inside, just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. First pitch doesn't find the zone. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball.
I got 3-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's a strike. Ground ball left side. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Addison Barger.
And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Caught looking his first time up. That clips the corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Two down, nobody on. And that one is inside. That just misses. And the count is 3-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished A little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slurve, but couldn't find his zone.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches
Now
in this
batting,
one. Definitely
second
more walks
baseman,
than you'd like to see.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And a foul ball. Barker off of first with 2 away. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Inside, and it hit him.
That ball got him.
First and second, 2 outs.
Shortstop,
Here's Andres
Andres
Jimenez.
Jimenez.
0 for 1 so far. And that is out of play. Right side, and that chance handled. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Game 1 of the World Series. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Gosman back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Boom, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-2 now.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Here's the 0-2.
Nope. Outside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting, second
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Edman.
Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Fastball for a strike. Just off the inside edge.
That's ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2 now.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Here comes Max Muncy. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next one misses, and that's ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's even up. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still no score. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Davis Schneider. And that's in for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. That's inside.
That's inside.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. That'll fire up the dugout. His second homer of this series, and the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's the DH, Bo Bichette. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
All one.
Runner at first with no outs here. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. First pitch just misses. Just missed. Late swing fouled off. The 2-1.
3 balls.
In the dirt. No advance. 3 balls and a strike. Guerrero, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fought off foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk.
2 on, 1 out. Varsho will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive, down the line, and it's foul. One out. Runners at first and second. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now batting,
Ernie Clement getting ready to hit.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Climb the ladder with that fastball, and that's strike 2.
Ball 1.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. Last half of inning number 5. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching the World Series on the show. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Kike Hernandez at the plate. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
now batting, left fielder Alex Call.
Now the left fielder, Alex Call. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 1 of the World Series. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Dodgers 0. Now on the bump, number 80.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Next offering is fouled back. fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hit in the air, center field. Hernandez makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman.
So up next for Toronto, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Lifted in the air, right field. And he makes the catch. 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty.
Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. The shortstop takes the ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
He swings and fouls one off. And now 2-1. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they still lead it 1-0. Back now in Toronto. Will Smith to the plate.
It's no secret teams need strong starting pitching to win in the postseason. Your Game 1 starter can set the tone for the series, and it feels like that's what's happening tonight. He really delivered for his team by going deep into this game.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Little, a left-hander, also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
On the ground. And they get the out on Smith.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 1 for 2. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's a little bit low. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball. On the ground to the left, Jimenez whips it to first, and Betts is set down.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a
Now
pitcher's
batting,
hand.
the first
The way it
baseman,
comes out of
Freddie
his
Freeman.
hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here is Freddie Freeman. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Stays alive. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Freeman hits it in the air. Makes a nice running catch. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Davis Schneider. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Action in the pen down there. Will Klein looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bonda, the power lefty, up as well. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Right through there for a strike.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they add on. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Number 80 won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Edgardo Henriquez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the batter now, Bo Bichette. Pulls that one foul. Henriquez, 22 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Two to count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the late stages of game 1. And that's in the dirt. Line to left. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the catcher.
So now it's the full-hole hitter, Alejandro Kirk. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fouled off left side. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Up the middle. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
2 down, bases empty. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And there's the strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom of the 7th. Now that's smacked to right center. Hernandez makes the grab, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Sir
The Dodgers
Anthony
in striking
Dominguez.
distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen, Jeff Hoffman. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Just missed.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
That one finds the corner, and it's 1-2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And he goes airborne to make the catch.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
And here comes Tommy Edman. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Bases empty, one away here in Game 1 of the World Series. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. We got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And now it's Max Muncy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Schneider makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Los
now,
Angeles.
new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll
17.
into the bottom of the 8th.
Shohei
Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani.
So digging in,
Leading
Ernie
off
Clement.
for the Jays.
It's
Third
interesting he plays
baseman,
kind of a
Ernie
power
Clement.
spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Next
One
pitch
ball,
misses
2
way
strikes.
outside.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws in time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out.
He's
Now
really
batting,
good hitting the
right
baseball the other
fielder,
way. So credit the pitcher for
Addison
having him out in
Barger.
front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger. That one clips the outside corner, 0-1. And that one
1-1.
missing inside, a sharp slider. Fights it off, he'll see another. Up and
Ball
in, and the count is 2-2.
2-2 count.
And they'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Hernandez under it. And makes the grab. And there are two down.
Now batting, second baseman, Isaiah Kiner.
And now for the Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And first offering is fouled off. And strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Now pitching for
And
the
here's
Blue
the
Jays.
closer to try and finish off game
Number
1.
23.
Jeff Hoffman.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this
Leading
one
off for
included.
the Dodgers,
We'll see if he can
center
wrap up the
fielder,
win and get
PK
himself a save.
Hernandez.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
That was straight queso right there.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the
Now
effort from their
batting, left
starter.
fielder,
Yeah, we've seen some
Alex
pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
He's 2 outs away. Digging in, Alex Call. And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's down and
Ball
in.
2.
And that is cut on and missed. It's 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. He did not go around. One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Struck him out without a swing. And they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So they're down to their final out. Miguel Rojas now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.